Hi guys, I'll be doing a garden tour today just to show you, give you an update as to what is happening in the garden so far. It is extremely hot. It's very difficult to keep the plants alive, but we're trying and we're not giving up despite the heat that is happening. Now if you're in Jamaica, you understand what I'm talking about, and I'm sure it's happening all around the world as it relates to the drought. What's happening? We need the rain, Lord. We need the rain. Look at that fly. That is what caused the leaf miners. That little pretty fly right there. But it's okay. We have to share the food with them, right? Anyway, I'm going to give you a tour and let you see exactly what is happening and how my garden is doing. I hope you enjoy. Starting right here at my pumpkin patch. Because the rocks are in front of them, the rocks are behind them, so they're feeling the brunt of the summer heat, but they're still producing. I don't think I'll get anything from that corn, but for the most part they're producing nice ears. All right, so my pumpkin, my squash, whatever these are, they are producing despite the heat. And the leaves, I have place manure at their roots, and I don't know if it's the heat, but they're just, some of them yellow, some of them green. The butternut squash, this one seemed to be ready. I'm not sure, let me know in the comments. And this is the pumpkin here, I don't know what variety it is, let me know in the comment as well. But the butternut squash, it has a few on there. It is doing okay, despite this one is literally in the road. And this pumpkin right here, it's turning orange. I have no idea what it is, what variety of pumpkin. If you know, let me know in the comments. But it's pretty, very bright, vibrant color, very pretty. And there are more coming on. So my patch isn't doing so bad. I have to count my blessing because it is extremely hot during the days. So I am grateful for what it's producing. My pomegranate, we harvested quite a few off of it. And as soon as I did, the little blossoms that were on it, they're all turning into fruits. So very soon we'll have pomegranate again to harvest. And it is springing new leaves. Even though it's hot, I'm getting new leaves on the plant, so that's good. My sorrel and red callaloo, look at it, it's a little forest. These plants are so resilient. It's a forest in there. So I am looking forward to Christmas with my sorrel drinks, because these most definitely will produce. As long as they are not attacked by any pests, they will produce. Let us see how our passion fruit is doing. The leaves are big and pretty, but no blossoms yet. It's still a very young plant, but it's looking lovely as well. And it's all the way up that tree. I'm not sure, yes, you'll be able to see it, the leaves right there. Those are the passion fruit leaves climbing up onto the tree. So it's doing what it's supposed to. So hopefully we see blossoms on this soon. Very nice and healthy. Our sugarcane is suffering from the heat as well. We've eaten most of the larger ones in order for those suckers to come up. They're very sweet. Despite the hardship on them, they're very, very sweet. So we're enjoying our sugarcane. And those little ones are springing up. And next to our sugarcane, we have our papaya. Papaya is never minding the heat. It is just producing all the way up. All the way up. So if we are as resilient as this papaya, no hardship would get us down at all. And over here, another sorrel right here, another sorrel plant. And my watermelon, we harvested all the watermelons and it is starting to produce again. There's one right here. So my pineapples, they're growing. I don't know when we'll be eating any pineapples off of those, but if you don't plant them, you can't harvest them in the future, will you? So yes, there's another tiny watermelon right there. And those are cantaloupe. Cantaloupe. Those aren't producing as yet. My sweet sap is doing excellent. I just harvested this one. We harvest these every single day. The birds, they're doing a number on it though. I'm trying to find one to show you what these birds. That's the culprit. That's the bird singing. Look at this one. Look at that. The birds are eating them. But we have to share, right? Look at this cucumber despite the heat. Just look at it. Wow. I have a few bell peppers right here. And some hot pepper. And this is my mint. It will look like this and worse until it gets cooler. But it won't die. Over by our main garden area here, where I had carrots in this container, I have now lovely corn coming. And my little carrot, rainbow carrots, they're coming nicely. But I have to cover these from the kittens because they'll totally destroy them. And I have 2 green cabbages here. Well, 4. Those are 2 smaller ones. And 2 red. And that's my orange sweet pepper right here. And this is a regular red bell pepper. And this is a cauliflower. This is another green cabbage. This is a green cabbage, but something bit out the head. I'm watching to see if I'll get anything from it. And this is a lovely red cabbage right here. Nothing happening in the head yet. And that's another cauliflower. Now that is the entrance to the garden right there. So to the right, I have my lovely red callaloo or amaranth right here. I have a tire right here with some corn that are producing, and down here those are turnip. Not sure if I'll get anything from it. And these are green beans in this tire, along with some garlic and a lone tomato in there that is struggling. Here I planted some, these are okra that are hard. I'm going to cut them up in there. Those cannot be eaten. And these, I have some red callaloo coming. This is my lone okra. And right here I have some, this is kale that are coming up. And here I have my cucumber. I harvest from this so often. Let me see if there's any on it now. I don't think there's any on it now that is ready to be harvested. And here my lettuce in my 2 little containers. And these are green bean and some kale, blue kale I believe. And these are the same kale right here. I'm going to transplant out some of them. And this is a mixed lettuce. I don't know all the varieties. This is a red, I'm not sure. And these are some more lettuce that we harvest from each day to make our sandwiches and our salads. These are jalapeno peppers, but I'm not sure why the leaves are looking like that. I'm going to put some manure in there and see if I can boost them a little. Here, that is a butternut squash. And in these 2 black pockets, I have 2 pak choy. Here I have red cabbages, 2 green, 2 red. My lovely basil right here. In the center right here I have carrots. These I eat every single day. These and the peppers are used every day. To the left, I have some sweet peppers. These I eat every day as well. My family eats sweet pepper every day with some meal of the sort. Alright, so let me go back here. Alright, I planted these green cabbages recently, and they're coming up nicely. And in these containers where I had the pak choy, I just now planted some kale. And in there I just have scraps from the kitchen. They'll break down. I'm going to cover them with dry leaves so they'll break down and provide rich nutrients for the little seedlings that I have in there. And that's my lemongrass. And here, this is my favorite pumpkin so far. That one right there. I harvested 3 from the vine the other day and we sold them. And that one came on and quite a few on it. Right here I have my scallion that has done its time. I need to replant. And here I have my honeydew. They don't look too not sure what's happening with them, but they're hanging on, so I'm taking care of them. It has quite a few on there and all of them are shaped funny. I'm not sure if it's the heat. I have some okra right there and a cabbage down there, some kale, more bell peppers, more beans. I have some scallion in here, and on here where I had onions, I took out the onions and I sowed some beetroot and they sprouted. So despite the heat, I am still getting vegetables to grow. In my tub, I have tomatoes, and here I have a mixture of lettuces and greens. And if anyone knows what this one is, please let me know in the comment. And I have some zinnia planted right here on both sides because I planted corn and they didn't sprout, and some carrots in the middle that are coming up now. And I also have basil next to the tomatoes. Alright, right by the tub we have this container and it has rainbow carrots as well. These one are doing better than the other one. Not sure if it's because that one is covered. This one seemed to be a purple carrot. So excited to see what that looks like. So right there, those are our mixed carrots. And here is my other pomegranate. And have some broccoli and some cabbages right there in my sink. They've now totally covered the sink. I have a pak choy here and another broccoli right here. I took out all of the broccoli and cauliflower and red cabbages from right here, and I now have planted orange sweet peppers. They're very tiny, but they look good. And my cilantro, guys, look, it is turning into coriander. So I'll be able to use some of this spice as well as to get my own seeds. There are so many seeds on it. So excited. That's my first time growing coriander from cilantro from seed. Right here I have cucumber and beans. Both are struggling, but I'm still getting a little bit of vegetables from them. Still producing fruit. I harvested from this today, so there is not much on it. It is struggling. Bean does not like the heat, so I might take that out soon and replant something else there. Here I planted yellow cucumber, and I'm so excited. I just made up my little thing here for it to come up on because I wasn't sure they were going to germinate, but they did. And that's lemon cucumber. Right here I have variegated basil, and I have a red cabbage. This is cilantro because the other one went to seed and I planted new ones. And this is a green cabbage. In here we're preparing this bed for potato, Irish potato. And in this container right here I have corn. I try to plant corn in different areas. hot peppers are coming back to life. But this is an example of what the drought. Usually these are very fluffy and nice, but they're still not looking too bad, and we're able to make our meals from them. Each day we're still not buying peppers, so that's good. I have another cucumber in this container right here, and it is starting to produce now. It's not looking bad at all. It's starting, there's a little fruit right there, and there are others on it. It's starting to produce. I'm going to try and keep it within this little space that I created for it. And I had taken off all of the leaves from these bell peppers, and look at that. All of the leaves. You look, that's where I broke the stems and took them off. Oh, there's a pepper right there. Oh wow, I didn't see that one. But they all sprung back to life. So you can prune your peppers if they're looking sick, and they might come back. That's a butternut squash that I planted there, and one here, and also two there. That's my aloe vera right there. So many people are paying large sums of money for this plant. That right there. And here I have more corn in that tile, and I have beans right here. Right next to my basil here, I have a green cabbage coming, and another green cabbage, and another green cabbage. And next to the green cabbage, I have two red cabbages coming. And my nasturtium, is that going to bloom? I hope so. Right, this is my basil that I allowed to go to seed, and I'm so happy I did, because the bees, they are loving it here. And we all love to see bees in our gardens, right? So I'm so happy I did. And right here I have more cabbages. Why? We love cabbages. We eat it almost every day. Over here I also have more. This is another variety. I'm not sure what the name of it is. And this is a cauliflower that I'm not sure if it's going to do anything, but it's pretty. So I don't mind having it right next to my little corn. This is a lone corn in the patch of greens. Here I have another red cabbage, and my row of pak choy. Just look at that. It's beautiful. That's a blessing right there. And here in this tile I have yellow zucchini, and I'm allowing both of them to stay there. I'm allowing both of them to stay. And here I have a green zucchini, or black beauty. I think that's the name of it. And it is producing. There's one fruit there, and another one there, and some baby ones. And here's my husband's soursop, and it is looking lovely in this little container. We have not decided where we're going to put it, but look at it. Look at it, nestled right beside my red callaloo. This plant is way bigger than I am. And I have a tomato here that is struggling. It is really fighting the fight of its life. And I have some carrots in there. So let's see what we get. Let's see if we get the tomato or we get the carrot. We'll take whichever one comes. My corn. I had soup today with corn from my little corn patch here, and it has, you can't even see where I took the ones from, because the smaller one on the corn plant just got bigger the minute I took off those. So they all still have corn on each plant, and they're looking lovely. My ginger isn't looking so bad. Some look a little nutrient deficient, but all in all, to have anything alive right now, I'm not going to complain. I planted some sweet potatoes in here. I didn't videotape it when I was planting it, because I wasn't sure if they were going to come. I should have had more faith in myself, because look at that. They look so lovely and healthy. So we hope to get sweet pepper from this little container. And also, I took out the bean from this container right here, and planted a sweet potato as well. And look at it, it grew. I am really regretting the fact that I did not videotape when I was planting it. Guys, look at my pumpkin patch. Sprung back to life since we took off all of those pumpkins. Just look at it. And look at the size of this one. Just look at the size of that pumpkin. Amazing. And my zucchini right here, it is still producing. I'm training it up this stake. And I got quite a few from it already. We've eaten quite a few from it. So that's a real blessing right here. Now at one point I thought all of these cabbages died. Now look at them. Guys, plant with faith. Sometimes it's hard because of how tough it is, but plant with faith and take care of your plants and they'll bounce back. I am so happy about this. And on top we've harvested the pak choy. We've eaten most of them and I allowed some to go to seed. And this is my eggplant. I think we got 6 from it. And there is a little one on it somewhere here still. There is still a little one right there. So yes, I didn't expect any yet because the plant was so small. But it produced. I have my twin zucchini here and it is still going. Some of them did not come. I'm not sure why, if it wasn't pollinated proper. Well, this one didn't open any at all. So I'm not sure if it's lacking in nutrients. So I placed some manure and I took off some of the leaves so that the nutrients will go directly to the new fruits that are on there. Got about 6 from this plant and 2 from this one. So we're not complaining. We're just taking care of it to see if we'll get anything else. I know we'll get because there are baby ones on there. Whether or not they're going to hold, that's the question. Right here I have my garlic. And here I have my beetroot. And 2 lovely okra plants in there. The beetroot, they're coming really nice. Really nice. My cucumber is suffering to say the least. Look at it. But it's still producing. And this I call my bouquet of what are these? Bell peppers. And they're starting to bud. Look at that. Those are little buds. And I recently planted this type of sweet pepper. They're looking lovely. Yeah. My first bloom, you guys. This is my first flower and my first bloom. I planted these seeds with you and look at that. Amazing. This is either cayenne pepper or banana pepper. Not sure, but it is starting to blossom, so we'll know soon. And this I think is jalapeno. We planted those together. That's kale right there, and that's another kale right there, and that's a bell pepper, a jalapeno, a bean right here, and this is chamomile. This is my little chamomile coming, and that's a bell pepper and more beans. And in all of the containers there is a garlic or 2. I'm going to do a video soon regarding pest control, so I'll explain why I have garlic in all of my containers. And here my beetroot, finally looking like beetroot. I am happy to present to you my beetroot. Now we did this little area together. Back there, the tomatoes and the basil back there, they're not doing so hot, but we're hopeful. We're not going to give up, right? In here we have jalapeno peppers. So that's 1 right there, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 there. And that's watermelon that is coming out of my lime container, and it is sprawling all over, and I'm allowing it as long as it's not covering the plants. Here we have the beans and the garlic interplanted, and here I have some cabbages, and then some lettuce, because we love lettuce. And I have baby lettuce coming in there and more lettuces. So yeah, that's the update on that little area right there. They're coming slowly, but they're coming. I also made this raised bed with you from the leftover roofing material, and we planted kidney beans in there, and they're coming up. That's how they're looking so far. Alright, in here I have some red basil, and I planted onions in this container. They're not yet coming up. And this right here is my thyme, and I also have some coming up in this one. They're tiny. Yes, those are thyme as well. And back there I have tomatoes. They're not so hot, but they're coming. I have lettuce in these small water containers, water bottles, and then I have a row of cabbage. That's a green one right there, a red one, another green one, another red, and another green. And in here I have orange bell peppers in these ones. All right. And just take a look at this back here. It's growing. Look at it. Oh, wow. Nice. And there's a little watermelon coming on right there. So hopefully we can get fruit from this. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys over here where I have the beans. I have some radishes. I sowed some radishes in between the beans, and they're coming. This is my first time planting radishes. These look so nice. Look at them. And I have something really cool that I need to share with you guys. Come with me, let me show you. Alright, just come with me, let me show you what I have growing. Just look at this. Oh well, not the bees, but I just enjoy watching them. Just look at this. I have twin corns. I have two sets of twins growing in my garden. These corn, look at that. They're coming from the same stem. That's so cool. And let me show you the other thing. How cool is this, you guys? Look at that. They're twin pumpkins. Oh my god. I am so open that they both hold on. And I just place some shrubs underneath so they're not sitting on the rock. I've never seen this before. They are so pretty. Look at that. I have to share my ackee. If you look closely, there are ackees on there. Can you see that? Right there. And there are others on it. So we're going to have ackees soon. How about that? Alright. Alright, so we're about to, and look at where it's growing from. Can you imagine? Just look at that. This is a blessing. Lovely watermelon. Look at that. Guys, if you've not tried red callaloo, try it. They love to eat and they grow extremely huge and they taste good. So I'm always going to try and have this in the garden growing. And carrots, they're a must. These ones are huge. I'm just hoping it's not just foliage and that the carrots underneath are also just as gorgeous as the leaves. But these are lovely. These are a must in the garden. It's a struggle to keep them going because of the drought, but we've not had rain. We've had a drizzle the other day, but that's it. So we have to fight to keep these going, but they are beautiful. This pumpkin vine just keep producing. Look at that. Can you see it? They're all over. I'm going around to the other side to show you what's happening on it. Remember, this is where we harvested some from, and look at that. That's another one right there. Another one right here. There's a big one down under here. Let me try and show you. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, see, it's right there. Right there. Right there. It's massive. Alright, so thank you guys so much for joining me in the garden today. Really appreciate all of you who support and watch my videos. Thank you so much to my additional subscribers. I see you. I really appreciate you. Please continue to support and share my channel. It really helps. Alright, I appreciate all of you. Please subscribe if you've not already done so. Also like and leave a comment and share with your friends, because if you like my videos, chances are they will like it too. Alright, bye bye.